Imagine facing an impossible choice, where loyalty to one powerful friend means betraying another, leading to an act that reshapes criminal history and leaves an indelible mark on your soul. This is the heart of Frank Sheeran's story. Frank Sheeran betrayed Jimmy Hoffa because he was ordered to by the mafia, specifically his mentor and crime boss, Russell Bufalino. In the rigid hierarchy of the criminal underworld, an order from the boss is absolute, and failure to comply would have resulted in his own demise and the endangerment of his family. The core reason for this grim directive stemmed from Jimmy Hoffa's relentless ambition and defiance. Despite being released from prison, Hoffa was determined to reclaim his absolute power within the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Union. This determination directly threatened the mafia's deeply entrenched financial interests, as they had established new, lucrative deals and control during his absence. Hoffa's public threats and refusal to cede control made him an intolerable liability to the entire organization, especially to figures like Russell Bufalino, who valued stability and profit above all else. Sheeran's decades-long, unwavering loyalty to Bufalino was paramount, ultimately superseding his personal bond with Hoffa. The decision to eliminate Hoffa was not made lightly, but it became an inevitability as Hoffa's actions escalated. His continued public challenges to the mafia's authority and his attempts to regain control of union funds posed an existential threat to their operations. Eventually, a council of mafia families, often referred to as the Commission, made the final, irreversible decision that Hoffa had to be eliminated. Sheeran, due to his unique and trusted relationships with both Bufalino and Hoffa, was tragically placed in the position of having to carry out the hit himself. This grim assignment ensured discretion, minimized external risks, and served as the ultimate test of Sheeran's absolute obedience to his boss. This devastating scenario underscores a fundamental principle within the criminal underworld: the unbreakable code of omerta, or silence, and absolute loyalty to the family and its structure. It highlights that personal relationships, even deep friendships, must yield to the organization's demands and the boss's orders. This also demonstrates the grim reality of the three-person rule in major operations, where significant decisions like this often requiring the agreement of at least three key figures, ensuring collective responsibility and minimizing dissent, a principle likely at play in Hoffa's fate. Ultimately, Frank Sheeran's betrayal of Jimmy Hoffa was not a personal vendetta or an act of malice. It was a tragic, forced act of obedience driven by the unyielding, brutal demands of the criminal underworld. He faced an impossible, agonizing choice: his own life and the safety of his family, or the life of his friend. This profound and devastating decision haunted Sheeran throughout his life, starkly illustrating the immense cost of ultimate loyalty within the mafia hierarchy and the tragic, inescapable consequences of power struggles in that world.